Genesis has its own magic.
Yo, welcome to another episode of the Tony Reed Show. I'm your boy Tony.
And I'm your girl Rhea, of course.
And most definitely salute to all the go-getters, which is you, and you.
What we got going on tonight?
Well, today we just want to sit back, relax, and recline and talk about relationships or whatnot.
A little bit of this, a little bit of that.
You know.
Relationship gumbo.
Right.
But y'all already know how we do this thing. We can't do anything without saying a prayer, y'all. So bow the knees.
Dear God, thank you for this beautiful opportunity you put before us. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. What's popping in the streets, GGs?
Go get
What's
us.
going on?
What it do? What's happening?
How y'all doing?
Salute to y'all.
So, we just feel like we should do a little talk because, people be asking us, why y'all don't talk about relationships? So, here you go. So, my thing is this. We're just going to jump right in so you know how we do it. Y'all, this go for marriage, married people, couples, long-term couples, side
short-term
pieces.
The whole 9 yards.
But it is what it is. But let's see. What should we talk about?
Well, the initial getting together is one thing. When you come together with somebody, no matter who it is, what they're about, just know that, with any and everybody you deal with, there's going to be some baggage, whether it's negative or positive. So just be in tune with what's going to happen in the future. Now, be prepared. Even though you're not prepared, just know it's going to be something. You just don't know what it is. And
if they got kids, you have to accept those kids. And don't let them, accept your kids, but you don't want to accept their kids. That's not cool.
Not good.
That's not trying to be a family. That's not what you do. But that's that. Now, this is for my ladies out there. Because, I'm a lady. I got to represent. But, who would Team Rhea on this one? When you first get into your relationship or whatever, y'all first start going out and whatnot, you be like, man, if you wear makeup, you be like, ooh, I gotta have my makeup on point if I sleep over his house or whatnot. I gotta look good in the morning. I can't be looking crazy. I can't show him my real hair, even though it's a nice length, you can't look crazy. You gotta make sure you put a mint in your mouth when you wake up. You don't want your breath stinking or whatever. You gotta go to the bathroom. You like, damn, I can't even go because I'm over his house. How y'all feel about that? Do y'all hold it in till y'all go home? Do y'all just let it all hang out when you first meet? What y'all do?
Fellas, we want to hear what you got to say too,
How y'all feel about that?
My thing is keep it real, If you gotta go, you gotta go. It's about you be a lady regardless, but you human. So it ain't like some people gonna be judgmental, shame on them or whatever, but each his own. But me, period, I'm like, keep it real. You wanna eat, you wanna let your hair down. I'd rather know the real you than get to just like in 2 different, 3 different, 4 different, depending on how many personalities you got, and all them people.
No.
but for real.
But just say okay, y'all go get some White Castles. If y'all know what White Castles is, if you don't, some might know Crystals, some might know something else. But and y'all Netflix and chill, because that's the new thing now. Nobody goes to the movies like that, like we,
Right.
But y'all Netflix and chilling, y'all done ate y'all food or whatnot. And she like, ooh, my stomach hurting. And then, pow, just let it out. And it's like, ooh.
It's just gonna hit you in the face.
What would you do?
What could you do at that point? It's there. You just put the soundtrack on. Toot.
Would you be like, you stink? Or would you just act like if she playing it off like she don't know what's going on and you just like, oh, la, la, la. Do you sit there and be like, girl, I know you didn't let that
It's a
like
simple,
that.
man, it's a simple excuse me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But
hey,
what if she embarrassed now?
if she embarrassed, ain't nothing to be embarrassed about. That's just natural. That's natural. I would rather you get the gas out than get the natural thing out. You know what I'm saying? You might be holding in, and then you thinking that that's what it is, and it's actually that bowel movement. You know what I'm saying?
Also, fellas, when your female that you with or you're sleeping with or whatever the case may be, you with her, you with her. If she come on her cycle, that's life. That is life. You know, we can't help it. We don't want to be bleeding and stuff every month, dealing with our stomach cramping and stuff like that. Y'all got it easy. But
Big ups to y'all.
we
for that
are
one.
some strong individuals. Do you understand me?
Yeah.
Hello, we are the
The main thing about it is when you know, if you a woman and you a man or whatnot, just get to know the other half. Get to know what it's like to be in the other, to fit someone else's shoes, because that's something that I had to learn. You know, I had to know. I don't know what it's like to be a woman, you know, but I can kind of understand what it's like to be a woman. So on the same token, it's got to be vice versa. You know, it's things that we not going to understand about each other because we don't know what that role is, because you're never going to feel it. But on the same token, you got to understand. So when it's to that time, you should be able to know when your woman's cycle is, you know, when is a good time to, you know, be all up and closely, lovey-dovey, when it's the time to stay away.
Don't want to be
They don't
bothered.
want to be bothered, so you got to give them their time, and you know, and when it come down, and if there's an accident and you know you're not used to that, you might been with somebody that's to kind of split the Red Sea or whatnot. You know, just know that it's something that's natural, and it might be a condition or something that's gonna happen. But you know, if it gets to that extreme, you got to talk about it and say what's going on, because you know, every woman know what's going on with that. But
Now, who remember like when you first started your relationship, if you're still doing it now? Some don't, you know, like you be out lovey-dovey, you know what I'm saying? Then she be like, ugh, get away from me. I don't feel like being bothered today. You know what I'm saying? Just respect each other and give each other space, because you don't know what that person going through that day. We might be feeling some type of emotion, but we just don't want to be bothered. So how y'all feeling out there? How y'all relationships is? Don't be sitting there saying your relationship perfect, because ain't nobody
no perfect
relationship
out there in the
Because
world.
Team Ree ain't perfect and Team Tone ain't perfect. You know what
I
I'm
don't want
saying?
to be perfect.
So I just feel like keep it 100.
1,000.
How is it? Oh, do you get jealous? Do you get jealous if y'all are out and about and your guy or whatever, your husband, whatever, your girl, whatever, whoever it is?
Fellas, first and
Y'all
foremost.
get jealous?
First and foremost, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no need to be jealous. You got the prize. If you that insecure about who you are as a man, then it's just something wrong with you. Not something wrong with your woman or whatnot. Even if it's just your little dip on the side. Man, ain't no need to be jealous. You know what I'm saying? At one point, how you was looking at that individual, somebody else is looking at her, that you got her. You know what I'm saying? So on the thing, just be, smile when somebody sitting back checking out your artwork that God gave to you. You know, you just kind of turn around and say this right here. Man, ain't she beautiful? I mean, come on, man. It ain't no need to smack her upside the head, punch on her, do all that. I mean, it ain't worth going to sit behind them bars over something that you could have prevented. Real talk. Vice versa, ladies. It's the same deal. Ain't no need to go ahead and suplex and give them a 2-piece with a biscuit just because somebody done just checked out your fella or whatnot. I mean, man, we got a story on that one. I already know why you laughing. Man, it's crazy.
Man.
Excuse me, but it's crazy, man, and it ain't no need for that. You know, just be content with what's what, and you know, it'll be cool.
Exactly.
And speaking as far as putting hands and all that domestic violence thing, man, we put in this world to nurture one another, be cool with one another, this, that, and the other. Ain't no need to, sit back with all that that's going to send us behind them bars. So,
Yeah, no, don't do that.
If you need to step away for a second, step away, and then women, if that man trying to get up out them doors, let that man leave for a second and get back. You know what I'm saying? Just like that, quick as that right there. If they trying to get out, let them go and do what they got to do, get a breather, relax, relay, release, come back in, talk it out or whatnot. It is what it is. Team Ree had to step away for a second, go to the bathroom, but she'll be back in a few moments. But Another thing, fellas, why I got you there. What did you think of when you first got with your other half, your wife, fiance, or whatnot, and maybe you thought maybe y'all had so many things alike, but once you kind of tuned in after a few weeks, you felt like, man, we kind of two different people. You know, how did you feel about that? You know, y'all couldn't agree on things. Y'all always disagreed about everything. Comment below. Let us know what, you know what I'm saying? Let us know how that was, you know. And then also another one. How do you know when is the right time to slide in to that significant other's, you know, place of residence, you know, with a couple days, few weeks, couple months, you know, how do you know when it's the right time, you know, for you all to just get in tune with each other, get a little closer than most?
Yeah, also when it comes to the kids in the relationship too, like, ladies, do you hurry up and introduce your kids to a man, or do you wait? Because I feel like you should wait, because you're not sure if that person is going to be in your life for the long run.
Right. I mean, the thing is, you don't want to get close to nobody. Then, you know, the kids get close to you. Then it ain't going to be you're not going to be there, because, you know, if it's a combined family where, you know, it was a baby mama, baby daddy situation, and now you done came together, the baby mama, baby daddy not ready to party, so you don't want to kind of put that type of hurt and turmoil on the kid's heart. You know, that's not cool. So we got to be strong enough to handle them.
Now, another topic. How do you compare, like, the dating relationship versus the marriage? Or if you in a long-term relationship and you just feel like, you know how some people say about common law, I'm already married after 6 years. How do you feel now? Like, do you feel like it's the same? Do you feel like things didn't change? Do you feel like the growth is different, or the growth is the same?
You know what? Like they say, it's levels to this shit. You know what I'm saying? Excuse my French, but if you keep it real, there's levels to this shit here. You know, when you dating, that's down here. It's a certain. You still gonna have your respect factor and all that, but you know, it's like, all right, you know, we can either depart or we can stay together at that time. Is what it is. But as you keep progressing and you getting closer, you getting level, so it should be more respect, more honesty, more loyalty. You know, once you get up there and you didn't cross that line at a certain length of time, you've been and said, oh, now I want you to be my wife. So now we fiance and you this and you that. So you introduce him more to the family, this and that. And then once you cross over that road and you married, man, it's the utmost. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? You on the ultimate level now. It's not that, you know, what they say, shacking. You ain't on that. You know what I'm saying? You in a house together. You doing this and you doing that. Now you combining finances. You know what I'm saying? You combining thoughts. It's not all about I at that time. It's about we. So you become French. C'est la vie ou la oui. You know, you. That's what it is now.
I totally agree with that. You know what I'm saying? Some things do change though. Some things do change. Sometimes we might slack off on date night, you know what I'm saying? Or just like talking more or something like that. Something that you probably used to do when you first started dating, you're on the phone all night, you know, you hang up, you know, and you don't want to hang up. But now it's like, I'm going to bed, I'm tired. Like, I don't want to stay up and talk to you right now. You know, it's just
you gotta
that.
keep that going. You know, it's like one thing you have to learn. You know what I'm saying? You got to continue, even when you get married, just continue to date. You married, but continue to date, because I know how important it is. Fellas, you know, we kind of stray away a little bit dependent. You know, we always trying to work and do things. You got to have fun and enjoy one another, because you never know when that time is over.
Life is short, y'all.
It's so short. It's even more short nowadays. It's shorter than a dwarf. So
if anything,
I mean, it's crazy, but you want to kind of keep the fun there, you know. Especially if you got a real one on your side, you want to make sure you keep her happy. You know.
Yeah, I just say like
it's a lot, man. It's real deep. We elaborate on that through more of these talks or whatnot. But just we want to touch base and see how y'all feel, what y'all thinking. You know, have y'all ever thought about that? You're going through it. You know, like she said, even them late phone calls. Even if you got to go in 2 rooms, if you got a bi-level house, you get on the phone, and you one get on the couch and one be upstairs on the bed, and you just you hang up. You know that little thing we used to play.
That's just the thing, you know. Just keep it
Keep it
fresh.
different. Yeah, that's
keep it fresh, keep it alive. You know what I'm saying? Now it's like it's even better. It's even better. Like you said, there's levels to this. So it's even better if you've been in a relationship the long haul. Even if you haven't and you feel like that is the one, go on vacations, do different stuff that you haven't done with other people. You know what I'm saying? Start something new with that person that you with. That's just it.
You know, like, it's one thing, you only gonna do certain things with certain, you know, I wasn't introducing nobody to family, and you know what I'm saying? So if I dealt with you back in the day, and notice I said, if I dealt with you back in the day, that means you're not present right now. Nobody will know who you are. So, I mean, you get to doing certain things, you know, when you get to this level. You know, we married and, man, we live it. You know what I'm saying? What you doing back then is you kind of checking out the you testing the waters. Right now we swimming, we out there, we
and
cruising.
You know, you had your girls' day, you had your guys, your fellas' day, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day,
you saying that.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, don't, like, if your friends like, why he always gotta come to the club? Because this my dog, you understand me?
Or the fellas, you know what I'm saying? I got this a lot, man. You always with her, you always, man, this man, you know what? You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about, it's like that. You know what I'm saying?
This your bestie first before any bestie.
When it's all said and done, you become friends. You acquaintance. Then you a friend, and then you become a lifelong partner. So at that time, you just like, man, this is my ride or die.
Especially if you married.
Bonnie and
stuff
Clyde.
That you can tell your best friend, that's your girl. You know what I'm saying? You should be able to tell your husband too. You should be able to sit and have that same type of talk with your husband and let him know, hey, woo, 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 woo.
Just
but
like
if you can't, something's wrong with that.
Even it's simple, you know, that's a private matter when it comes to a woman's cycle. But, you know, we would chop it up like, what's going on? You got to know what's up with your woman's body, and vice versa. The woman, you should know your man's body or whatnot, and their whole demeanor and their whole character, everything. You don't want to be sitting there because you got a stranger if you got that far in life and you don't know nothing. You got to know if you sitting across the table, the dinner table, and you never knew this person had a small case of Tourette's.
It's people that been together for years and still don't know each other. You know, it's that's sad. Crazy.
You done wasted time.
It's like, I don't even know you. But,
you know,
that's everybody else's relationship, you know.
It is what it is.
His own. We ain't judging nobody. Trust and believe. You know, we just want to know, like, how y'all feeling out there with y'all relationships? What y'all think that can be better in y'all relationships, or what you like doing in your relationships? Put it out there. It's some people out there that might need to hear your story.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? If it's not all that, but y'all getting through it, let them know. I mean, somebody might need to hear that. You might help somebody else out.
And elaborate on that. One thing that's a true fact. Everybody has a story. Everybody's story needs to be told. And for the record, if it's not told, it won't be heard.
Exactly.
If you don't voice yourself, you know, nobody's going to listen to an empty story.
Yeah.
You know, so, I mean, it's just sad, you know, you got to get it out there. You know, it's like, don't hold nothing in because it might be too late. That's why you got those episodes of Snapped and Gone Crazy, Hand Rocks the Cradle type of environment, Psycho, all them type of ordeals because of that. Don't hold nothing in, you know, let it out, you know, let yourself breathe. I mean, it's crazy out there. It's easier said than done, but you put in this world to enjoy yourself. And then, you know, don't be so mad when, you know what I'm saying, the other half is on, like we said, they, you know, don't need to get jealous or nothing, but you know, when somebody of the opposite sex is speaking to your other, you know, you put on here to mingle, y'all have them, now that's the thing, y'all have mutual people together when you get married, you know what I'm saying, y'all might have solo things y'all doing when you dating or whatnot, but when you come together, y'all got mutual things together, but you still might have people that you might, but eventually they're gonna become mutual so that you can hang and do things.
Yeah, because I mean, you might have somebody from your past like that you went to school with and be like, oh hey, you know, like that. And you fine with it. Don't sit there and be like, Now if they all, oh hey, no, ma'am. Not gonna happen. You don't do that. But it's respect. It's levels.
If you know what, if y'all done got to the table and you put it out there on the table, you know, I don't need you to do this. I just respect this, do that, this, that, and the other. It won't be no issues later on.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, don't get mad from your eyes. You might see the eyes do this right here. Now, you got a couple seconds, you gonna look at everybody, but
yeah, look, no fair.
But you sitting back hulking,
right.
That's something different. You know what I'm saying?
You all behind your girl or your guy like that? No.
Man, come on, man.
But
it is what it is.
It is what it is.
And man, most definitely, if you got this far in the video and this your first time, make sure you like, share, subscribe,
and hit that bell. Get that notification when your girl and your boy drop their next video. Cause you never know what we gonna do, right?
Man.
You never know, GGs. Cause without y'all,
there is no us.
Cause without y'all,
there is no us.
That part. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all. But y'all know
we must give a salute, a congratulations, a big ups, a whoop whoop, a round of applause to Hate Nation.
The ones that's always in your relationship that's hating.
Enough of them, but you know what I'm saying, it is what it is.
But with that being said, y'all,
it's been real. It's been fun. Most definitely been real fun. And until next time, we out of here.
We out. See you at part 2.